the Hytopia community. This is a pretty exciting day for me because this is my very first podcast with another Hytopia creator. We have Dress Night in the booth here today, so I'm very excited to talk about Hytopia with him. GM Dress Night.
Hello, hello. I'm very excited as well. This is my first podcast as well. I've never participated in something like this, so I'm super excited to be here as well.
Dope, man. So I know you are fairly new to this Hytopia community and platform, but you had a lot of experience in Minecraft as well. So I basically grew up with Minecraft, played a lot of stuff, a lot of mini games and a lot of game modes in the past. And you have a similar past in Minecraft, right?
Yeah, I actually have a very interesting past with Minecraft. When I was very young, I don't remember the age, I think I was like 11. I started playing Minecraft Pocket Edition. I don't know if you've heard about it before.
Yeah, the Bedrock edition.
Exactly, yeah. And I made some friends in the community, started seeing people modding, and I thought, okay, I want to try this too. And I partnered with another friend, and we made Cookie Build, which in that moment it turned out to be the third largest server for a while, which is insane. And then later I started working for Lifeboat, which I think that right now is like the third largest server in Minecraft. And yeah, that's pretty much a wrap of my past in Minecraft.
Yeah, crazy, man. Dope to have you in the ecosystem because I think it's very valuable to have some experience from actual Minecraft devs because most community members right now come from a crypto background and are mostly investors from the token and stuff, and they just are dabbling into game development now, and they are pretty talented and excited, but I think it's definitely valuable to have folks who have experience on the Minecraft side of things because the main target audience is definitely coming from there and from Roblox too.
Mm.
So definitely cool. I was more a Java player, so I only played on the PC version.
Mm.
So your Pocket Bedrock Edition is more for consoles and for mobile support, I'd guess. But a lot of young players are playing this Bedrock version right now on Minecraft side of things because it's very accessible from any device. So I think a lot of this player base will probably come to Hytopia. But what makes us so bullish about Hytopia actually? So why do we think a lot of players will move over,
Mm.
and why do we see a lot of potential growth?
Yeah, in my case, when people ask me about the crypto side of Hytopia, I always say the same thing. I'm neutral because I don't really believe on Hytopia because of the crypto side, but because of how good the game is. I actually believe the game is fun and you can make things that not even in Minecraft you could create. And I also believe that that's the reason Minecraft actually became a big thing because modders could add anything to it. And I feel that Hytopia is like Minecraft on steroids when it comes to the possibilities that you could have when it comes to modding. Yeah. And what do you think? I also want to know your side.
Yeah, so when I entered the ecosystem, I was pretty bullish because of crypto. But
Hmm.
nowadays, I think this is not really holding me here. I really see the potential of it in the game dev side of things. So I wasn't really a developer on Minecraft back in the days. So I was pretty good on the player side of things and stuff. But now with
Hmm.
Hytopia, it's so easy to create dope content with all those AI tools. It's actually
Yeah.
crazy. So with the AI assistant on the map builder, for example, or with the Cursor MCP plugin, it's very accessible now for even non-developers to create amazing games very fast. So within 1 or 2 weeks, I created a Bedrock, a Bed Wars game mode, and you published a Among Us variation of on this Hytopia game jam too. So it's very accessible now for everyone to publish dope stuff. And yeah, I think, and this is for sure the worst version those AI tools will be. So I think this only will accelerate from here. And when you look at all the statements from the Minecraft team and community, they are so much against AI, and I think they won't embrace the technical change at all. And I think it's just inevitable that those who will embrace this technology will win in the end. And yeah, I think we're seeing this already, and it's almost inevitable that this change will happen, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
I'm very bullish on the development side now, and yeah, I mean the crypto stuff will eventually be integrated on Hytopia too, but I think the product as such should be the convincing argument to bring those creators in place over, and not because of crypto.
I completely agree. It's actually kind of crazy that you can just pick up a very new technology for you, and in just 1 week or 2 weeks get a complete game mode, even if you don't have any experience at all in coding. It's kind of insane. In fact, among cubes, I think that I actually announced it, but I didn't ever touch the SDK before when I started coding it. It's insane that I actually was able to finish that.
Yeah, man. So the learning curve is very um, very advantageous for new people coming. I think the problem is just it's just not really known that this technology is out there. So the team is not probably not doing the best job in advertising it to new developers. So maybe a podcast like this will get more people involved in this kind of stuff. But I think you made an announcement that you will publish a new game on Hytopia, more like a MMORPG. Can you give us a small sneak peek what we can expect on this one?
Yeah, currently I'm still in the initial coding phases, so there isn't much to say when it comes to visuals, but I can tell you a little bit of the plot. Basically, you are a human that is born without powers in a fantasy world, and turns out that the not having powers is actually the best advantage that you could have.
Okay.
You will discover that later.
Sounds interesting, man. You hooked me there, man. Very cool to have you, man. And I'm sure this will be a pretty amazing game. So we didn't actually achieve the top three ranking in the last game jam. So
Yeah.
we didn't get an award there, but I saw a comment from the Hytopia co-founder Arcdev that both of our games have been very close to the top three. So it was a tough decision for them. So if we both keep grinding and yeah, improve our dev skills a little bit, I think this will be inevitable that we make a lot of money here on on
Yeah,
Hytopia.
that was very sad, but at the same time, the developers that participated in the game jam, they were amazing, so completely deserved, and I really think that we'll keep seeing a lot more amazing developers joining the community. So I can wait to see what's coming to Hytopia soon.
Yeah, I mean the community is definitely great, and I think the overall sentiment in the dev channel on the Hytopia Discord is very bullish. So um, that I definitely like the vibes. And if you have any questions, the community always helps out and wants to give good answers. And yeah, the spirit is great, and I think this is a great foundation to build on. How did you hear from Hytopia the first time? Was this from the levels game jam, right?
Yeah, actually, I follow Levels, and I saw that I think he responded to one of the founders, and I saw the game. I saw how it worked, and I immediately answered and said, okay, this is amazing. As a Minecraft developer myself, I think this is a great thing that I've never expected to become a reality. And the whole community started sending messages to me like, Star, try this SDK, try to code something, you should do it. And I was very excited, but when one of the founders actually followed me, that's when I said, okay, I need to do this. I need to give it a try. And then right after that, they started with the game jam. So it was perfect timing. It was obvious that I had to give it a try.
Yeah, man. And you definitely delivered because I play tested your game for sure, and it was well crafted, man. So I think you would have deserved a top three ranking there, man.
Yeah, it was mostly cursor, so
Yeah,
yeah,
but you have to know how to use the tools, right?
that's actually true. When I made the game, I think that the biggest thing that I spent more time on actually was not the code, because with the AI it goes super fast, but the map. Making the map, I have zero knowledge about how to build. I have zero creative experience. I'm super bad at that. Even when it comes to websites, I'm mostly backend oriented. So it was super hard for me, but now they released a world editor tool that with AI. So even that part, which was super difficult, now it's super easy. So
Yeah, man.
if
This
you are
was
a
actually
creator,
crazy
yeah,
because they actually dropped this on the last day before the deadline, and I kept procrastinating on building out the actual map. It
you
was
were
the
super
perfect time for
lucky.
me. I hadn't built a single block
Hmm.
for the bad was game mode, and then in the on the last day in the morning, I saw they just released the new AI assistant, and I said thank you. I will use this now and build the map in yeah in 1 hour basically
Hmm.
because the AI tool is just crazy. So
Hmm.
the map is now created insanely fast, and yeah, with the MCP, the code is very straightforward, and all the
Mhm.
UI implementation stuff. The only thing which is really missing still is, I think, the asset generation from the model side of things. So you still have to know some Blockbench stuff or have access to good models. So
Hmm.
a AI 3D model generator is kind of missing right now, but I think it's only a matter of time before a good one comes out there. So
Hmm.
definitely exciting, and also with Hytopia, you're always on the cutting edge of technology, and
Yeah.
especially with growing up with Minecraft, it's just yeah a dream project in my opinion.
100%. Because when I was in Minecraft, I think that's one of the things that I actually hated. I remember that I don't want to say anything. I don't want to point to anyone, but the community in Minecraft is so toxic when it comes to new technologies or any kind of
Crazy.
innovative thing. They just don't like it. They just want blocks everywhere, and that's it. Don't change it. Don't embrace anything new. And that's the best thing about Hytopia. They actually are not opposed to the new technologies. They actually embrace them, and I think that gives them an edge to actually become one of the future mainstream
For
voxel
sure, yeah.
games.
And I can't agree more. The Minecraft community is so toxic around this. I actually use this for engagement farming because I just follow a bunch of huge Minecraft accounts, and I just respond with some AI pics or something like that. And the engagement on this
I
is
actually
just
saw
crazy,
that.
man.
I actually saw that. The bait was crazy good. You just
Yeah,
need
man.
to, if you want some impressions on Twitter, just make some AI picture of whatever the Minecraft community is actually talking about right now. Don't worry, they will hate on you and you will get the followers and
Yeah,
impressions.
man. Easy.
Easy.
Oh man. Yo, this was a great first talk, man. Very enjoyed this conversation. Thank you, Resnight, for doing this, man. I think this is great content, and please follow Resnight for sure. So he's pretty
Please do
active
it.
on X as well. So make sure to give him a follow if you want to keep being updated on the MMORPG and his other stuff as well. So thank you guys for watching and see you soon, man. Bye bye.
See you soon. Bye bye.